I had an idea to build a product, and when I say product, I mean it in probably very loose terms, but it was really just to build a newsletter, and I wanted to share podcasts on a weekly basis with people. I had two choices. I could either use my knowledge of coding and code out that landing page, right? Build from scratch, or I could go the no code route. And that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about what no code is, and should you be using no code tools? We'll see. I want you to think about computing and programming, right? Ever since we came to know what programming was with the first computer and how logic works and how writing a certain type of syntax, a certain type of command executes a program to do a certain action, right? Came kind of the feeling of people like entrepreneurs and maybe some creators or business owners hiring people to create their website for them. And they get stuck in a point where they're just like, I want to make a certain change, but they don't feel empowered to do so because you have to reach out to this other person to make that change on their website, right? Even if it's a simple text change or a color change. On YouTube, or maybe just by browsing the web, you've seen ads for Squarespace and you've seen ads for Wix. These are essentially site generators. They allow you to make an account, sometimes even for free, and create a site from scratch. Using templates that they provide you with. So you literally log on, click create a template, choose a template, and just fill in the blanks, right? That's pretty much all you have to do. And after that, you can start sharing your site with whoever you want to. And it really creates this sense of empowerment because you're able to create something probably in less than a day and share it with people who can then either learn more about you or learn more about the services or products that you offer. Those are probably the most common no-code tools out there. But in the background, there's a community of people that are actually making no code kind of like what they do. And there's a whole community of creators who just build no code products. One of the biggest people that you might already know about is Ben Tossell, and he created makerpad.co. And essentially what it allows you to do is he has a ton of tutorials on there allowing you to create a product from scratch via tools. So all these different tools that essentially can take a certain amount of data and execute a product on the other end, a product that somebody can use, whether that be a newsletter, whether that be a job board, maybe even a page that allows people to vote for things, right? Sort of like Product Hunt or Hacker News or even Reddit. These are all products that you could essentially build in probably less than a day using literally no code at all. And it's really incredible because it just, again, and go back to the word empowerment, because I think that's really what it kind of does for people. It empowers you to build and to ship and to get feedback quickly. Switching over to what I did for the project that I wanted to do. So I called this project onePodcast. And what I wanted to do was just choose one podcast once a week and share that episode via email to subscribers. And it was kind of like, I wanted to use coding, but then I was also like, I want to get this out quickly. So I ended up going with the no code route, and it was perfect because I just found out about MakerPad. So it's like perfect timing. To create this, I really only used two tools. I used card.co. It's again a site generator, but it kind of gives you a lot more control than Squarespace and Wix does. So I went through that kind of route instead of going through Squarespace or Wix. All I wanted to really show on my landing page was a one-page no scroll featuring just my logo, a quick blurb about what I was offering, a way to subscribe to the newsletter, and a sneak peek as to what the newsletter looked like. The second tool that I used was MailChimp. I went with MailChimp because it just was really easy for me to use and I've used it before. So I built this all in 2 days. It could have been way faster if I had actually sat down and just like went all at it, but I couldn't do that. That's pretty much it. Like after I used Card to create the site, I hooked it up with MailChimp. Card does a lot of the legwork for me and literally just like takes care of a lot of the things that I don't want to do. Once I did that, I was pretty much ready. I mean, I ended up hooking it up to a custom domain and just sharing it out to people and trying to get more subscribers onto the list and just really getting all that feedback. I'd say my biggest recommendation for people that are looking to build a product fast or build an idea out quickly is to start with a no-code MVP. This way you'll be able to get feedback rather quickly. You can go ahead and share it out to different communities out on the internet or social media, get feedback quickly, iterate based on that feedback and based on data. And from there, once you have enough users and enough, maybe even profit at that point, I would then say to start investing into building out a necessary backend or a necessary front end. But to start, definitely keep it simple. In the description below, you'll find a few links that you can check out to probably build your own no-code product. And if you're interested in seeing a product just built from scratch, from the ground up, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to make a video around that topic, building something from the ground up via no-code tools only. So if you want to see a job board built, maybe an email digest letter built, let me know in the comments below and go out and build.